There's been an argument for years in my family about who the best motocross rider really is, Eli Tomac or Ken Roczen. I'm Team Tomac, but my brother Floyd is a full-on Kenny Kickstarter fan. And after Roczen's win in Glendale, his confidence went through the roof. So today, we're finally settling it. I'm disguised as Eli Tomac, and my brother is disguised as Ken Roczen. And instead of us arguing, like normal siblings do, we're proving who's better in an actual racing MX bikes.
Like the goats of MX bikes, so this is gonna be crazy.
But before we find out if we can even be a top pro in MX bikes and who the better rider is, me and Floyd, we gotta learn how to ride like Eli Tomac and Ken Roczen first.
In the world currently and probably ever, man.
Yes, sir. Kenny Roczen is the best.
We're on Glendale round 5 ARL SX, and they actually had Glendale last week.
Yes, sir. My boy Kenny won.
Kenny Roczen actually won it. Eli Tomac had a little. Oh my goodness, he had a little fall like that at the.
Oh my Suzuki's flying.
There goes Kenny.
Alright, so here's what we're trying to do. Before we hop into a public lobby, Floyd and I wanted to warm up riding like Eli and Roczen. Just a full commitment, break later, send the rhythms. The idea was simple. If we can handle that pace in warm up, the lobby would feel easy. Clearly, we're not there yet, but that's fine. That's why we're warming up.
Alright, you're speaking facts, man. My boy Eli, if he didn't have that whole start mishap, man, I think he would have probably won it, man. I ain't gonna lie. He was my top pick for my RX pick of the week for winning.
Alright, after a few more laps, things actually started clicking. Braking later without locking up, clearing the rhythms clean, carrying speed like we meant it. We weren't Eli or Roczen, but we weren't crashing every corner anymore either. And honestly, that was good enough, and we were ready to take it into a public lobby.
This is it, man. We got Skillz in here, one of the goats of MX bikes, so this is gonna be crazy. We got more pros in here, so this is like a pro.
Now that we had the intensity dialed in, the real question was, could we hold it under pressure? There's only one way to find out. Alright, here's where it gets serious. We're racing ARL SX round 5 Glendale, and we didn't pick it randomly. We picked Glendale because Kenny just won Glendale 2026. So if we're gonna warm up riding like Roczen, we might as well race on his track. But there's another problem. We're not just in some random lobby. Skillz is in here, and if you know MX bikes, you know that name. So one race, no redemption, and we're lining up against one of the best to ever touch this game. So either this warm up actually did something, or we're about to get humbled in front of everybody.
Oh my goodness, Kenny! Oh, someone just did a cheater line. What is that?
And just like that, Kenny's down. Floyd wrecked on the opening lap. I'm P5 off the start, Skillz already in the lead. 10 minutes, 19 riders. But the thing about these lobbies is they're full of chaos. So one mistake doesn't end your race, and Floyd wasn't done. And for your boy Tomac, something crazy happened.
Like I got Jet in front of me. Oh, Skillz went down. Skillz went down. Yeah, we got Jet right behind us.
I got him. I actually got around Skillz, but in MX bikes, passing him is one thing. Keeping him behind you, that's different.
Oh my god, you right behind me.
While I try to track down the lead, Floyd's coming. After that first lap wreck, he's slicing through the field. So now, it's not about just holding off an MX Bikes Pro, but trying to prove that Eli Tomac is still better than Ken Roczen.
You got default suspension, bro.
Alright, I gotta lock in here, and honestly, huge shout out to Thrustmaster. I'm an official Thrustmaster affiliate, and having good equipment actually makes moments like this possible. When you're trying to hold off Skillz for 10 straight minutes, control matters. If you guys are looking at upgrading your setup, use creator code Boxule at checkout on their website. Helps me out and gets you dialed. Alright, back to work.
I get back into it.
Just like that, I threw it away. I cased the triple, Skillz goes back by, and I dropped to third. 7 minutes left. And Floyd, from an opening lap crash, he's already up to P10. So this race isn't falling apart. It's just getting interesting.
No. That wasn't good at all.
Glendale wasn't about to start anymore. It wasn't about the wreck, it was about who could survive the next 7 minutes. Skillz in front, I'm stalking, and Floyd quietly climbing. This race is far from that. Looks good. Turn on beast mode. Oh my goodness. Okay, we get there.
Yeah, that's the next bikes, man. I'm with you on that. Oh my goodness, the guy just flew. As I say that.
So right here, I was pushing, or at least tried to. I tried to close that 15-second gap, but that's when it bit me. Okay, I cased the triple right there, and just like that, third's gone. And while I'm picking the bike up, Floyd's still charging from dead last at the start to the top 10. So even if my race is slipping, the comeback story isn't.
The KTM is not really.
So losing third stings, but it's hard to be too mad because this whole thing started with us just wanting to ride together, trying to copy the pros, laughing at the crashes, and seeing who's actually faster. That's the win. And at the end of the day, I get to load up a game and race with my big brother. We wreck, we talk trash, we try to ride like Eli and Kenny, and for 10 minutes, that's all that matters.
Oh, we're passing Kitty. Oh.
But there's still 2 minutes left, and I'm not cruising this thing home. Fun or not, we're still competitors. 2 minutes, let's finish this right. After that, nothing really changed. From there, it was just focus. No leaderboard watching, no overthinking, just rhythm after rhythm, corner after corner. One mistake earlier cost us. I wasn't letting another one decide this race, and then checkered flag.
Alright, now this is the final lap, or the last lap. And we're gonna get P3 for Eli Tomac. Oh my goodness, couldn't beat the GOAT Skillz, but we get P3.
P3. After losing it, we clawed it back, and Floyd, from first lap chaos to P5, not the win, but that's a solid night.
This guy here, man, just been cutting the whole track.
But serious question, who's better? I want to hear from y'all, Eli or Roczen? Because we tried riding like them tonight, we crashed like them, and somehow still salvaged a podium. Y'all let me know down in the comments, are you Team Eli or Team Kenny? And if you like this race, you need to watch what happened in Houston. I tried qualifying for round 4 of ARL Supercross with my FOV maxed out. No normal settings, no comfort zone, just chaos. Click the Houston Triple Crown video on your screen right now, that one gets intense. And huge shout out to Dunlop. Proud to be part of the Dunlop team. If you ride in real life, you already know how important tires are. So go check out Dunlop's website and see what they got going on. Appreciate them for supporting the grind. But yeah, y'all drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in Houston.